ItsCozyJV here. Sit back, relax, grab a nice cold Dr. Pepper, and enjoy some cozy games with me today. Today we're starting out with a game called Timberborn. Now, if you haven't heard of it, it's a video game where you start as a beaver overlord, and it's actually a post-apocalyptic Earth world where the only thing alive are beavers, and it's actually quite a bit of fun. As you guys know, if you've watched my videos before, I am not a tutorial service at all. I am not an expert at this game. I just play it for fun, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. So we're going to start today off with the folk tales. That's what normally everybody starts with. I think you have to beat the folk tales to a certain point to unlock the Iron Teeth. That's at least how it was when I got the game, 3 years ago. I'm not sponsored by Timberborn at all. Just want to make sure that I throw that out there. I just really do enjoy this game, so let's get started. Now, I am going to play on the Waterfalls map. I think it's a fun, very beginner-friendly level, so that's what we're starting out with. We're going to do normal, and we're not going to customize anything. However, if you are new to the game, I do recommend customizing a little bit. If you guys want a little walkthrough on how to do that and what customizations make the game a little bit easier, just leave a comment down below and we'll go from there. Let's see here. So we'll go ahead and start. Now, it does take a minute to load up. It's creating the whole new world for you and everything, so give it a second. And I always find it funny that this guy kind of looks like Trump. If you look at his hair, the guy in the second to the left. Yeah, it's not just happened to be that way. I don't know why they did it, but it is funny. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and name this YouTube. And we are going to get started. First thing you always want to do is pause it, because you don't want time going when you're not doing things. Get a little road going. Everything has to be connected to roads in this game. I go ahead and plop you down. And then I go ahead and plop you down. That is a gathering flag, so they can gather these berries. Go ahead and plop 3 those down. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go and get a farmhouse down. And that's a very good start. You want to make sure you have 4 workers in here right now and get going. I like to set to 18 hours work shifts at the beginning, because they ain't got nothing else to do. As you see, when this notification comes up, they have nothing to cut. You have to hit this cut trees, mark cut tree area. I want this area cleared because that's where I'm going to put all my houses and everything. So that's where I go towards first. Alright. Once all that's done, now everything is built in the order it is put down. So I cannot have to stress over that. And we just have to wait for everything. I'm going to go ahead and plant out the crops. There should be good. Once this is built, they'll start planting the crops, and once they start doing that, I can go ahead and not worry so much about food. Let's see here. Alright. The beginning of this game is very difficult because you need like 500 things done and you only have 8 beavers. So it's a lot of managing, but once you get the management down, the game's actually a lot of fun. Let's see here. Go like that. Alright, well, now that the basis is going, we just kind of have to hurry up and wait. If this is your first time playing the game, I'll explain everything up on top for you. You have your beavers. You have your well-being, science, materials, ingredients, food, water, and bad tide. You also have your amount of beavers. These are your adults or your workers. These are your kids. This is how many beds you have, or beds you need. No, this is how many beds you're using. This is how many beds you have free, and this is how many you need. So as you can see, I do need some people. I'm going to go ahead and, or some beds. I'm going to go ahead and put these down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then go ahead and 1 and 2. That way they start breeding. Breeding is very important in this game. Also important, the whole point of them being beavers is the dam. They need a damn dam. Alright. Alright, so now I can get the forester. Foresters are also very important. They're probably the most important in this game. Got to get them down to grow your trees. Now I am going to go ahead and delete these berry bushes out of the way so that I can plant more trees. That should be good for the moment. Looks like everyone has a bed, but there's not enough room for them to make babies, so that's the next step. Alright. Now there's enough room for them to make babies. Once that's done, I'll have plenty of room. Let's see, I need some storages set up. Go ahead and set you right there. And you right there. Got you right there. And you right there. Actually, I'm not going to put you there. Just you for now. Alright. Let's get them a little bit happier by putting down a campfire for them. Put you right there. And let's go ahead and put a rooftop terrace over here so that they can hang out up there. Now they're almost done up there. Let's go ahead and mark this area. And yeah, like I said, the beginning is very much a hurry up and wait kind of game. But once you get farther in, it's just, you're not doing the waiting as much. You're actually running out of projects because you're finishing them so quickly. Alright. Let's see. All right. Now, when it comes to your trees, you always want to plant a few oak trees because they're the best trees. And then I plant a good amount of pine at the beginning. Because they grow a lot quicker. I will eventually replace all those pines with oaks, but that's no rush to do all that. All right. Now, unfortunately, because of this dam going in, it is messing with the flow of the water. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause that right now until the dam is finished. Then it will start flowing again and we'll be good. But I'm pausing it so that that worker can go and do something else. All right. Looks like all that area is done. Let's go ahead and cut these trees. And I'm actually going to go ahead and move these guys. You know, has he started yet? No, he hasn't. So let's go ahead and demolish all of those. And we're going to place these guys right here just for right now. And you know what? Might as well put another science machine right there. Yeah. Get back to hurrying up and waiting. Alright. Alright. Well, I will pause it so you guys don't have to watch all this, and that way you see it once it's done. Just give me a few minutes. Alright, as you can see, I got ahead this. I finished this dam. Well, my beavers did. I didn't do shit. But that allows us to get over to this area. So for this area, there's a lot to do. The first thing I like to do with this brand new area is oak farm. Oak farms, wood is very important. So what you do to do that is you put down another forester. Let's get him right about there. Connect him. And then this entire area is a giant oak farm. Once that is done, we basically won't have to worry about lumber again or wood again. I also got these done. This is having carrots put in them. This is the rooftop. You know what? I have enough. Let's make 2 rooftop terraces. All right. Let's go ahead and open up a few more houses That way we can get more babies. Sounds very weird talking about beaver babies, but it's the game. Alright. Let's see here. Alright. That area is almost completely done. Alright, first drought's coming. Now we already have our dam set up, so this drought is not going to really affect us at all. That is great news. We got this guy going, so that means that in 30 days, we will probably not really have to worry about lumber anymore, which is great. Let's go ahead and move the gatherer flag over to there. And I am going to start transferring over this to being oak as well. This is all going great. One of my best starts to this game. I'm glad you guys are here to watch it with me. Alright, now that all those guys are done, put those guys down. Go ahead and pause. Or actually, I'm going to go ahead and delete 2 of these. Alright. Alright, got that all nice and filled. You know what a good next step is? Getting potatoes going. Alright, so first things first, plant the potatoes. Alright. Let's go here. Yep. Alright, drought time. Now, as you can see, all of this is still good because of the dam. This is mostly good, but these way over here are not. However, 13.8 days to dry out, and you can see that right over here. They're not going to dry out before this is over. Your food will, so it's important that that area is covered. Now, if you have a longer drought, you do want to pause these, that way they don't take up all your water. I think I'll be fine with this. Just keep going. Other than that, looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and get this guy ready. All right, off to a great start this this episode. Hope you guys are enjoying. So if you didn't see what I just did there, this one's going to be for my carrots. This one's going to be for my potatoes. And then I'm going to put another one, once I have the spot for it, for my grilled potatoes. Now I am running out of food, so I do need to get them up and running. I need to get these grilled potatoes up and running as soon as possible. Looks like we'll have potatoes here in about 3 days. We should be fine because of the berries while we're waiting on that. Alright, looks like the drought is ending here. And everyone survived. We still have plenty of food. We have enough water. I could have paused this so that he was doing actual work, but I wasn't building anything either, so it's not that big of a deal. Now we have the drought is over. Water's flowing again. Look how beautiful that water is. Never ran out of water here. And water's flowing. It is beautiful. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. Other than that, thank you for getting cozy with me. Have a great day.